Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Are we live? Are we live? Are we good? I wanted to do a throwback today. I want to go back a little bit and play a oldie but goodie, a game that people starting to look more fondly of as of late. Some people look at Tekken 4 as a pretty decent game now. But at one point it was pretty much the black child of the Tekken series. But yeah, I want to play it just to have some fun a little bit. Probably play it for about an hour, hour and a half or whatever, and just have some fun or whatever. Hopefully everybody's had a good evening. Everything's been good on my end. Just cannot complain. It's been pretty good, really good, pretty good day. It's been a really good day. So I'm gonna check the audio real quick, and I think the audio is pretty solid. Yeah, it seems like the audio is pretty good. How you doing, Jared Green? What is going on with you, man? Hopefully everything is great with you. Um, I do plan on at some point doing a little bit more than just fighting games. I mean, I do play sports games as well, but I've been hit with the fighting game bug. It's like that's like the only thing I really wanted to play as of late, and that's all I've been wanting to play is like fighting games. It's kind of crazy, but I do need to play more stuff. I have so much content I want to put out there, and sometimes I just want to sit back and just enjoy a few games and just chill out. But for the most part, I for the last let's say month or so, all I've been wanting to do is play fighting games. All I've been wanting to do. Yeah, that's all I've been wanting to do is play fighting games. The Invincible game does look interesting. I played it on stream, a while back. It looks pretty good. I am interested in getting it. I think it's like 49.99, so that's pretty solid for the price or whatever. And I think it's going to be a pretty good game. I do think there's some things in the beta that they need to clean up, which that's not going to be hard to do as a beta. So you expect things like that to be in that fashion where some things need to get fixed or whatever. There's no, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's the way. That's what betas are for, right? Is for stuff like that. So hopefully they will get that together and get certain things fixed. Some players a little bit OP. Some hit detection is kind of weird. Some of the combos are kind of wonky or whatever. But I do think it is something that they absolutely can fix. It should not be a problem at all. So I like the Invincible game. It looks really really good, and I think it's a lot of potential there. I haven't played this before. The Tekken 4 is a game that a lot of people they like, kind of overlooked. A lot of people are starting to look back and say, "Hey, this game is pretty decent." I'm not that good at this particular Tekken. Like, I really started getting the Tekken when Tekken 5 came out. The Tekken 5 came out, that was like, I really like. But for a game that came out in what 2001, I think this was a launch game. I want to say this is a launch game for the PlayStation 2. This game is very good for the PlayStation 2 for a launch title. Tekken is full of family problems. You ever follow the story of Tekken? It's a bunch of daddy issues. All the way up to Tekken 8. Pretty fantastic still for his day. 27-year-old, 25-year-old game. That's too loud. That looks like it's kind of loud. Because of that, just a little bit. Yeah, I think that was a little bit too loud. Tekken 4. Yeah, I'm not very good at this game, so I probably got it on what, very easy. I got it on medium. Okay. Let me see. Don't my memory card. Let me see. Load. So that's gonna be fun because I haven't played this. It was my records. But like what Zayu play with Zayu, play with Christy, Nina Williams, my favorite character, Nina Williams. Yakuza, play with Marta, Paul. I haven't unlocked everybody in this game either, so that's going to be interesting. See if I could do that. Tekken 4 is a beat 'em up part of the game.
Welcome to the King of Iron.
I still got people I need to unlock. I unlocked Violet, Nina. I think I didn't unlock Anna.
Nina Williams.
Yeah, I'm a big Nina Williams fan, so I like to play a Nina.
After the King of Iron Fist Tournament 2, the Mishima Zaibatsu used Nina as a test subject for experimental cryogenics research.
Yeah, put her in a deep sleep at the same time. I think she didn't have a Steve Fox as a child.
From cryosleep to
She wakes up, don't remember nothing.
She fought in the tournament while suffering from cryosleep-induced amnesia. Since then, Nina escaped from the reaches of the Mishima Zaibatsu and spent her days carrying out missions as a contract assassin. To this day, she has been unable to regain memories of Anna or her previous life.
Yeah, she lost all her memory.
To rely on, the only thing she could do was to execute her contracts for money. One day, Nina accepted a contract from a mafia organization. The target of the contract was Steve Fox.
Yeah, Steve Fox. That turned out to be her son, I think.
Nina infiltrated the tournament and set her sights on her new target.
Time to die.
Round 1.
Oh, Paul got his hair down. Yeah, Tekken 5. I love Tekken 5. Tekken 5 is where I really started to play Tekken. I was an okay fan of Tekken 3. I mean, like my cousin, he used to love Tekken 1 and 2. And I thought they were okay. Now I like Tekken 3. Tekken 4 I never really got into until late, but Tekken 5 was the game. That's the game where I really started to get into Tekken. It's probably my favorite Tekken. Between that and probably Tekken 7. But I'm leaning more towards Tekken 5 though. Yeah, Tekken 5 is so good.
You win.
Finish already, please.
It's Violet.
Round 1. Fight.
One thing about Tekken 4 is a little bit different than the other Tekkens because they have like different areas on the ground that are like uneven. So some of the, see how he goes down on the floor right there? So there's another reason a lot of people don't like playing this game. And this game is like starting off pretty easy on the medium. What I think of the high school, I think it's gonna be really good. It looks good. And it's something that is definitely needed because people have been wanting to have a bully. People want to have bully in a bully game. So that's gonna be like the equivalent to what people were wanting. Ow. Yo, you see how much life that took? That how you doing, man? I've been doing good. How about you? How you been making it? Everything's going good on my end. I cannot complain. Hope everything's going well with you. Yeah, the OG bully is excellent. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Round 1. Fight.
One of those things, you know, Rockstar was like another one of those games that Rockstar basically just put on the shelf. And it's a shame that we don't have another Bully game. Like you talking about Bully, the Warriors, Midnight Club, table tennis, a new Max Payne. You know, we're supposed to be getting a Max Payne remake though, right? We're supposed to get 1 and 2 remastered or something like that. Good, it's good to know that you've been doing great. That's really good.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Yo, this thing on medium. I have to turn up the difficulty. Yeah, Bully soundtrack. Yeah, that's another thing a lot of people don't talk about. Bully soundtrack was really good as well. I have Bully. I think I got it on 360, the remastered version or the scholarship edition. I think I got it on 360. I know I don't have the PS2 version. I'm kind of mad about that because I don't know what happened to it. I know I had it,
Fight.
but I don't know what happened to it. I had the PS2 version. Matter of fact, it was like a kind of kicking myself on that because it used to be a I think it was a steel case PS2 version. I think it was a PS2 steel case, but because it was a blue steel case I used to have in my collection, and it's one of those games that I cannot find. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I left it in South Carolina on accident. When we moved back to Georgia, I don't know, because I know I had it.
What a nuisance.
What a nuisance. Yakuza Mishima. Matter of fact, I might need to throw Bully on a live stream one day.
Fight.
Might need to go ahead and get hop out the 360 and play that game. That game is like highly sought after. People been wanting to play that game like crazy. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, Nino with the purple slacks, man. That never gets old. The limited edition on eBay going for 600 plus. I think I'm almost certain I used to have that copy of the game. I'm almost certain. I had the PS2 version, the limited edition of Bully. I think it was that one with the steel case. I think I had it. Yeah, only 600 bucks, no problem, right? I could be wrong, but I know I had it at some point. I thought I did anyway. Maybe I didn't. Cause I rarely lose games, you know what I mean? But I know I got this. I know I got the 360. I bought it on my Xbox. For 360 digitally, so I do have the digital version.
Final round.
That digital version on PS5, yeah, that's what's up. But that's a game I need to. I think a game. I think that's a game worth playing. I think we need to. We may need to live stream that one day. Because Bully's always talked about, but I don't see nobody playing it. Nice. That Bully digital. Yeah, that's what I got on the 360 digitally. I forgot that game was on Steam. I forgot that game was on Steam. I sure did forget it was on Steam. It sure is on Steam. Is it still
Round one.
available for purchase?
Fight.
Oh, let me look. I don't think it's available. Let me look. Let me look on my Steam app. Is it still available for purchase? I'm gonna throw that on a wish list if it is. I know it was on Steam before I've seen it. Yeah, $14.99. It's still available. Need mods to make it work on Steam? Yeah, that's not a problem. But yeah, it's on Steam right there. Yep. We'll put that on my wish list. Yeah, I totally forgot about it was on Steam. If you need mods to work on it, that's not a problem. I can get it mods to work. That ain't a problem. Oh, come on. Oh, nice.
You lose. Round two.
But then you got to think about it back then. Those games back then, those Rockstar games, I mean, really, a lot of Rockstar games wasn't really that well put together on PC. Like you go back and try to play GTA 3 on PC right now, or Vice City or San Andreas. The original versions, I mean, you can get them to work. I mean, it's not that bad. It just you gotta put in some work to get it done. Nice. All right, you have a good night, Death Adder. Good to see you again, man. I appreciate it. And you enjoy the rest of your night. Get some rest. Tackle the next day, right?
Continue.
All right, Yakuza. Yakuza.
Round
Kazuya.
Fight.
You trying to take me out. Enough of this. Nice. When we doing a football talk, probably next week. I'll probably shoot for next week. I need to get with Hollywood because I want to get Hollywood on the live stream as well. Because Hollywood has been playing a lot of Madden in college. I talked to him about it. He said he's willing to do it. I just need to get with him because I want to get Hollywood Sports on as well. And if Jared, I know Jared was in the chat. If Jared's down, I mean, maybe he can get on too. Yeah, Hollywood Sports, yeah. I want to get his take on how he feels about Madden. Oh, good hit. I want to get a take on how he feel about Madden as well.
Final round. Fight.
I haven't talked to Gedden in years. I don't even know how to get in touch with him. He may not want to talk to me. I don't know. Last time we talked, I ain't gonna say it was on bad terms. It wasn't as cordial as it could be. I mean, he's still a good dude, but I don't know. Last time I talked to him, that was like before COVID. Yeah, that was before COVID, so I don't even know where Gedden is. Does he still make content?
You win.
Finish already? Please.
Please. Yeah, last time I talked to Gedden got mad at. Gedden was still upset at the whole Joe Montana thing. That's the last time I heard from Gedden. He was still mad about the whole Joe Montana thing. That's how long it's pretty much been since I really saw him on any social media or whatever. Gedden still does content, really? That's cool. Oh, come on. I've talked to Smitty back in 2002. A lot of those guys I haven't talked to. Ooh, good hit, Christy. Yeah, I haven't talked to any of those guys. I haven't talked to them since 2002. I mean, 2022. Now, I remember I talked to Smitty about Madden 23.
Round 2.
That's the last time I talked to Smitty. And I thought, like I said, I haven't talked to Geddon. It was before then. Last time I talked to Geddon. So it had to be like 2020, 2019. So even if, I mean, at the very least, I've talked to Hollywood. And I see Hollywood's content. Hollywood still plays Madden. He still plays college football. And I want to get his perspective on it because that's what he plays primarily. I just want to get his perspective, like how he feels about Madden, the state of it now. So like I said, with Smitty, I don't even know if they still do. Like I said, those guys, all those people from back then, those names, I don't even know if they do content anymore. Because basically what happened is, I left the community. I basically left the community to do like content like this. I'm more of a variety streamer now. You know, I stream and do different content. So I don't really talk about the football community or the ones who are in that community. Like, I don't even know what they do because I kind of like when you, I remember the other day you talked about Ryan Moody and I was like, yo, I didn't even know he still does content. Oh, come on. Nice. Yeah, well, Hollywood's going at it. Who wasn't going at it with Ryan Moody? Everybody's going at it with Ryan Moody at some point. I think the last time I really heard about Ryan Moody was in like this other community and he was talking to like some heavyset girls, like the heavyset girl community he was with those girls and he like it was really weird. Like he was talking to some girls that was, I don't know how to pronounce, I don't know how to necessarily explain it, but some heavyset girl community, they were mad at him about something. He did something that they didn't like, and he got exposed for being in that community. I think somebody else who he was going at, they exposed him for being in that community because he tried to keep it secret. And he got exposed for that. And I mean, you know, whatever you do, right? I mean, I could kill him, you know. I was kind of surprised. I was like, yo, this is what you're doing? You know, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know. A good comeback. So that's the last time I heard about Ryan Moody. I thought he got rid of his regular channel and everything because that was somewhat of a big deal with him being in that community with all those women mad at him. You know? Yeah, you know, and I can't remember who was the guy that exposed him. I know he was going at it with somebody about Madden because they always, you know, Ryan Moody's always getting into it with somebody. And they found out what he was doing outside of the football community, and it was talking to, you know, plus size women. And I mean, whatever, you know, my wife is plus size, so I mean, doesn't really matter. But like I said, like I said, I did a video about it years ago. That had to be 2023. I did a video about that because I was like, yo, what Moody is doing, right? But yo, it is what it is. Like all those guys, I've basically moved on and did my own thing, you know. So when I feel like I talk about Madden, I'm not sure if I want to. I ain't gonna say I'm sure I want to talk to them. I'm not saying I don't, but it's just like I don't know where their headspace is. I don't even know how they feel about Madden. What would they bring to the table if I had a full discussion with them? Because I don't know. Like I know one thing for certain. I know this hasn't changed. I know Geddon does not like EA Sports at all, and him bring him to the table to talk about Madden would be, you know, just him having more negative thought about Madden because he never really was a fan of EA in general. So I don't know if that would be what I'm necessarily looking for in a discussion. Like the last discussion we had, it wasn't necessarily on that level. Yeah, you have your gripes and grievances. You know, EA ain't perfect. But I don't know, because I don't even think he plays Madden. So, like, what would he bring to the table if I was to ask him to come in, you know? Oh, man. Come on, man. That's the same thing with Ryan Moody. Like Ryan Moody, last time I know that he was not too fond of Madden. You know, like, okay, yeah, I get it. But even though I would rather have a Ryan Moody on or a Smitty or Simba, because with them, I know they, for the most part, they still play Madden as far as I know. I mean, if their content is still the same as it was. Because like me, like, I would expect that some people would change their content up. Oh, come on, man. You got to be kidding. He came back and won that. I don't know if I might want to save that one. That was good. I might save that. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. That was a good match. I'm gonna save that. But nah, it's like I said, like you gotta understand, a lot of us
Continue.
we've been in the football gaming community. I mean, yeah, it's 2026. I remember some of those guys have been doing content in 2009. You know what I'm saying? It's been 17 years. That's insane. Like, that's 17 years. I remember when I first heard about the Sim Standard. That had to be like 2009, 2010. I would think it was 2010. Because I remember they were doing videos on Madden 10. So that was 2009. That's why I'm like, yo, that's a long time.
You lose.
That's a long time to be doing content on the same stuff. So I would be surprised if they're still doing it. And I'm not saying I don't knock it. I'm like, look, yo, do what you do. You know, if it works for you, that's fine. But I'm too big of a fan of gaming to just be talking about Madden. And you know, I just got back to start playing Madden recently. You know, and I just wanted to get, you know, some people had, you know, space. And I want to know if people had space of where they are, you know. Yeah, how do you put up the clothes, man? Out. Oh, nice. Dang, I saw that. When he ducked, I saw that. Right there, he ducked and missed those two kicks.
Round 2. Fight.
Ouch. He ducked right under that. That was nice. Game started out easy, then you know you get to the end, it gets kind of tough.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice comeback. Goodness.
You round 2. Fight.
But yeah, I just feel like at the end of the day,
Fight.
like when I really want to have a discussion with people who have actually played. Whoa, that took a lot of life. Good Lord. That overhead is killing me. I had to watch that overhead. He hit me with it before. Yeah, cause like somebody like you, I know you played Madden. You played a good bit of that. I think Jared has played some Madden. I know Hollywood has played Madden. But those are the only people I know that actually played. So I really want to know their insight. Like everybody else you mentioned, I mean, I'm pretty sure they have, but I don't know what they've done. Hell, and even if I asked them, they probably wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, because they probably don't even know I'm still around. Because I didn't, like I said, I just started playing Madden, what, a couple of, like, 3-4 months ago? Nice.
Final round. Fight.
Come on, let's get him. Let's go. Get him out of here. Oh, come on. There we go. Finally.
What a nuisance.
What a nuisance. Yeah, I think it's when she found out Steve Fox was her son. Target information. Mother of the target.
Freeze! Freeze! Look out!
Thanks.
These cutscenes, these final cutscenes used to be so look so corny. But hey, it's all right. 2001. I don't think I unlocked anybody again because I already beat the game with her one time. Only one way to find out, right?
Welcome to the King of Iron.
Okay, I did unlock somebody else. Is Yoshimitsu? Kuma? So every time you beat the game, you unlock somebody. So I got what, 4, 5 more people to unlock?
King Kazuma.
I don't know how to play with Jin too well.
Brisbane, Australia. A city crowded with buildings, new and old. Nestled amongst the towering buildings was a small dojo.
Jin is the son of Kazuya.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Let me go back. Let me do that over. I didn't want to play with Jin. Okay, this is all the people I have unlocked. Okay. I don't want to see that. Exit.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4.
Who do I want to play with? I don't want to play with Paul. Oh, why not? I'll just go ahead and play with Jin. Why not?
Kazuma.
All right, let's look at the
Brisbane,
story.
Australia, a city crowded with buildings, new and old. Nestled amongst the towering buildings was a small dojo. A young man trained there in silence, his face hidden by the hood of his jacket. Day after day, Jin trained in the traditional art of karate. Ever since his betrayal by Heihachi, Jin loathed anything related to the Mishimas. His lineage, his fighting style, the devil gene in his blood, everything. Thanks to the dojo master's training, Jin unlearned the Mishima Ryu fighting style.
You got Heihachi, then you got Kazuya, and then you got Jin. Then you got Jinpachi as well.
Burned with desire to destroy the evil Mishima bloodline, his grandfather, Heihachi Mishima, and his father, Kazuya. Upon hearing rumors of the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4, Jin hardened his resolve to enter the tournament.
Come on.
Round 1. Fight. You win. Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, the first few fights always easy.
Round 1. Fight. You win. Round 2. Fight.
I think in Tekken 5, they really stepped up. They really stepped up the difficulty in Tekken 5, because even on medium, it is pretty tough. And I think this level is on Tekken 6 as well. King.
Round 1.
Yo, he got the hair out now. I don't never remember seeing that hair out like that. Oh. Nice. That's a hell of a throw.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Yo, it's crazy. I get the people on the outside.
You win.
Martial law.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, what's going on, Sweet Joe?
You win. Round 2. Fight.
It's good to see you, man. Out. He was talking about Ryan Moody. I just saw they say some F-ball does content. Yeah, it's kind of similar to what I do on my other channel. I just do content on the Falcons and my Georgia Southern Eagles. Yeah, man, I try to mix it up, man. I appreciate you liking the content, man. Like lately, man, like I said, I've caught the fighting game bug. All I've been wanting to do is play fighting games as of late. Nice.
You win.
Yeah, I think like for me, like I was talking about earlier, like
Fight.
with all the games that are out, man. Like for me, don't get me wrong. When I first started playing video games, obviously we all played the Marios and the Sonics and stuff. But once I got out of those games, the first games I really started to play were like fighting games and sports games. But to be honest, I started playing fighting games before I've been playing, sports titles. I remember even back like, no, I'll take that back. I started playing John Madden first. That was the first sports game I played was John Madden. That one and Joe Montana football for the Genesis. I played the 10-yard fights and the Tecmo Bowls. I did play those as well, but the ones I really got into was like the John Madden and the Joe Montana football. And but fighting games was my passion before anything. I love these games before I played any other game. So it's like I'll talk about football and sports and basketball games, which I absolutely love. But before anything, man, I remember when Street Fighter 2 came out on the Super Nintendo. I thought that was one of the coolest things in the world because I remember Street Fighter being an arcade, but I never thought it'd come home to consoles. And when it came to Super Nintendo, that was like mind blowing to me. fired up the Xbox
You win.
and got on Tekken 7. Yeah, man, I was saying like
Fight.
and I did a video about this not too long ago. Like fighting games, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's probably like the best genre in video games right now. Like you look at RPGs, they're cool. Sports titles are, sports titles are alright, you know. But when you look at like action adventure single player titles, those are great. But when you start playing like fighting games, like you can go play Tekken. You can play Tekken. I was playing Virtual Fighter the other night. Play Samurai Showdown, Mortal Kombat, Fatal Fury. I can't believe I lost that. Soul Calibur. What a Dead or Alive. It is so many good fighting games out there. Even some that we don't even think about that are still. Bloody Roar. I played Bloody Roar the other night, which I need to get back on that. That is an excellent fighting game. I didn't realize how good Bloody Roar really is. And I need to find a way to buy Bloody Roar 4. I need to play with Christy Montero, man. Christy is nice. Nice. Sports games, we know what they expect is all the same fighters. But fighters gives a different, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Each fighter in any game gives you a different experience. Like there is so much replay value in fighting it. Like even with this game right here. Like I just play with Nina, I'm playing with Jin, I'm getting a different experience. I can jump around and play with Kazuya, I can play with Christy Montero, I can play with Zhao Yu. I can play with any of these people and get a different, like with football. And this is the thing that makes it that sucks, right? Because I've been playing NBA 2K14, which I'm gonna do a video on NBA 2K14 on the PC. I'm gonna make a video about that probably later on this week. That that game is so good because that game gives you a different experience every time you play it. Like I'm playing an association right now. I'm like 25 games in, and it gives you a different experience when I'm playing it. I love it. It's probably the best basketball game I've ever played. But when I play Madden or when I play college football, and don't get me wrong, I think college football, I think Madden, I think there are some really good games. But the game at the end of the day, they feel stale because I don't feel like I'm doing anything new. It doesn't give me, it's like you know what you got to do to get the same outcome. Like with NBA 2K14, I literally, my last game, I had to use Trevor Ariza to win that game. Another game it'll be somebody else. Somebody it'll be something else. Sometimes I lose because like when Kobe Bryant beat me in the other game I put up on the channel. Like it's a different experience, but we don't get that experience in the football games. We just don't get them like that. You know, even like when I was doing my NC State Dynasty, I still got that on my original Xbox. It's still the save file is still there. I've played like 7 seasons in it, but I know what I got to do to beat every team. Like I've been like blowing teams out on the hardest difficulty level. And I'm like, all right, okay, I'm tired of this. I don't feel like I'm working towards anything. You know? Yeah, you want to win every time, but when you win every time by the same way, it's kind of like, it's kind of lame. But with fighting games, I mean, you don't know how you're going to win these matches.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is like the beginning of Tekken 5 right here. Right, like I recruited so many good players, it was not even funny anymore. I was blowing teams out by 70 by the third quarter. Like, it was cool, but it just wasn't fun anymore. I need a challenge. Don't get me wrong. I want to play a college game. I would like to go undefeated, win a national title, and actually feel like, you know, I'm a champion. But after doing that like 4 or 5 times in a row, it don't feel fun anymore. It's like, yo, I'm like blowing teams out. Like I'm not getting a challenge.
Fight.
At least with NCAA, well, I would say at least with NCAA 14, I've been getting a really good challenge out of that game. Which I have a dynasty on that game that I've never broadcasted, and it was I have a dynasty with the what's the team called? Michigan, Eastern Michigan. I have a dynasty with Eastern Michigan. I'm in like year 8 of that dynasty, and I have yet to win a national title. I've yet to do anything with that game as far as anything significant. Yeah, I won a few bowl games. I've always came up short when I played against bigger opponents, but you know, I just never broadcasted. I mean, by then I was like kind of burnt out on playing football games, so I just felt like I didn't want to put it on the channel. But that's the type of stuff I want to do. I want to play a dynasty where I'm going to have to work my ass off to win a title.
Fight.
You know, I'm going to have to really put in the work like real teams do. Yeah, so this is basically the end of Tekken 4, the beginning of Tekken 5, because Tekken 5 ended up just like Tekken 5 ended just like this, which I'll probably pull that up once I finish this. I found this very interesting. Like I forgot all about this. Nice. What's going on, Cody, man? How you doing, bro?
You lose. Final round. Fight.
Oh, nice. Let's go. Nice.
You win.
They're really gonna show it, okay. That's his mom. Yeah, he saw his mom. I think his mom came back in Tekken 8. Think his mom was we could fight with her in Tekken 8. So that wasn't the whole story. If you play with Kazuya, then you get to see what actually happens in the dojo right there. It's 11:38. I don't think I'm gonna be on too much longer. That'll be it. Who else did I? I don't think did I unlock anybody else? Yeah. So now I got Brian. So I gotta get 3 more people. Then I unlock everybody. Okay, that's cool. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. I don't want to see that. Exit. Let's get out of here. But yeah, that's one thing I do like about this. Like with this, like when you play the game, you actually unlock characters instead of buying them. Like the last 2 times we played, I unlocked Kuma and I unlocked Brian. And you know, so that's cool. Instead of buying characters, like that's the type of stuff I'll be talking about. Like this stuff just it just sucks that games aren't like this anymore. It really sucks. Some use. I haven't done the Survivor. I'm gonna do a Survivor. Let's do a Survivor before I get out of here. Let's do a Survive. Let's do a Survive. Let's do that. See how long I can go.
To the king of Iron Fist Tournament 4, Nina Williams.
Time to die.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, come on.
You win. Final round. Fight. You
What a
win.
nuisance.
What a nuisance.
Final round. Fight.
No, ma'am. Huh, try again. Ooh, out.
You win.
Was it hot ring?
Final round.
Yo, he looks so weird with his hair like that. I like the outfit though. Ooh, out.
You win.
Marduk.
Final round. Fight.
Out. Oh, he's gonna beat me. I gotta get on. I gotta make sure he doesn't get me. Oh, I saw that. 4 wins.
You lose.
Yeah, so I need more practice. Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh no. I'll do one more. I'll do one
Welcome to
more.
the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4. Kazuya Mishima. Final round. Fight.
Oh, come on.
You win.
Come on.
Final round. Fight.
Yo, I don't know, my cousin used to love Kazuya, man. He thought Kazuya was like, he thought he was the best thing in the world, man. Especially when, what it was, Tekken, I think it was Tekken 3. Oh my God, that's all, it was either Tekken 3 or Tekken 2. But that's all he used to play. He used to love playing with Kazuya.
Final round. Fight. You win.
Martial law.
Final round. Fight.
I lost too much life right there.
You win.
Yossi Mishu. I need to check and see if my Soul Calibur 2 still works for
Final
the
round. Fight.
PS2. Because I haven't having issues with that. I might need to get it cleaned or something. Oh, come on. No! Get him! I knew when I missed that flying kick, I thought I was going to die.
You win.
5 wins in. I got a feeling she's about to... She's going to take me out. I don't have that much life left.
Final
Yo.
round. Fight.
Hey. Oh, I saw it. I thought I was going to block it. Yeah, I ducked down. I thought I was going to block it. Oh, then you going to kick me while I'm down? That's how you feel?
You lose.
Still need more practice, huh? I'll do one more. Tell you to try to stop by midnight. Matter of fact, I'll do another story battle. See if we can unlock one more person. Got 10 minutes. I think I can do it. See if I unlock one more person. This time, I'm actually going to play with Kazuya. I actually play with Kazuya this time.
20 years ago, Kazuya lost to Heihachi and was thrown into the mouth of a volcano. A few days later, he was brought back to life by G Corporation, a biotech firm making revolutionary advances in the field of biogenetics research. With G Corporation's aid, Kazuya investigated the biomechanics of the devil gene within him by subjecting himself to various experiments. Kazuya believed that once he unlocked and controlled the power of the devil gene, he would be powerful enough to defeat Heihachi and destroy the...
Funny, like he wanted to kill his dad after his dad done threw him off into the volcano. No tell how many times.
Tekken forces attacked G Corporation's facility and stole their research data. Kazuya was also targeted in the attack. Kazuya was infuriated by Heihachi's interference once again. He was determined more than ever to exact his vengeance. Kazuya was not fooled by the sudden...
Tekken 4 is so underrated. When I first played it when I was young, I didn't like it because of small roster. And I played Tekken Tag previously. Yo, Tekken 4, like I was saying earlier, it is so much overlooked. And now people are starting to look back at it and like, yo, it's actually a pretty solid fighting game. You know, and I agree. Like, it is very underrated. Very underrated. I'm a huge fan of T4.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, man.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Fortunately, the first few matches on this like super easy.
You win.
It gets harder once you get towards the end.
I'll break your face.
I'll break your
Round
face.
1. Fight.
I think this I keep thinking that this stage is also on Tekken 6.
You
I want to
win.
say it
Round
is.
2.
I think it is.
Fight.
Oh. Nice.
You win.
Nina Williams.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice. Good play, Nina.
You lose. Round 2. Fight.
Nice. The backhand. Boom, boom, boom. The backhand looks serious.
You win. Final round. Fight.
Oh, nice. Missed the side step. Right there. Nope.
You win.
Kill. I was playing Tekken Tag.
Let's go.
Sometime this past weekend, I played Tekken Tag for a little bit. I have the PS2 version and I have the HD version on PS3, which that game looks amazing on the PlayStation 3. Tekken Tag HD looks so good on the PS3. Ooh! How'd I get away with that?
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Ooh. And you get to go down and still you fight on these uneven levels. It's so weird.
You win. Round 1. Fight.
Nice.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Nice.
You win.
Martial law.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, nice. Now I gotta face my son. The winner of round 7 default is Kazuya Mishima. Please proceed to the final stage. Okay. Now I gotta face my dad.
風間陣をどこへやったふん試合が終われば教えてやろう
Round 1. Fight.
Nice. That gut punch hurt, didn't it? Boom! Right there.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, come on. Ooh. Nope. Nice. I guess this is where they got Jin like tied up somewhere or some shit like that.
You win.
さあ案内しろ
Hiyashi lets Kazuya deep into the Mishima's Abatsu compound. A massive temple stood in the midst of a forest of enshrouded in fog. The two entered the building. Put my daughter to sleep. Want to be on the damn iPad all night? Oh, you have a... Yeah, my son's been in the bed since 8:45 because he'll be up here with me all night wanting to play and stuff. I was like, yeah, you got to go to school tomorrow. They got like 20 something days left for school, but like, nah, you got to go to school. You got to go to bed. You got to get some sleep. Because I know y'all see me on these live streams. He be up here jumping up and down, being loud and everything. But, you know, I don't mind it. But yeah, he need to go to bed. So I'm 100% with you on that.
我は貴様らがデビルと呼ぶ存在20年前貴様に殺されかけた時に分離した我が半身をこやつから取り戻す今こそ我が復活の時おかげで手間一つ省けた褒美に我が力を味わわせてやろうどうした貴様らの科学で我を研究し尽くしたのでは
They hate waking like I don't get right, exactly. They want to stay up late and they don't want to get up. Nah, go to bed so you can get some rest. And even when he gets rest, he still don't want to get up. You can come up here, you can play on Friday. Me and my uncle was talking about what if Green Bay drafted Barry Sanders in '89. I was telling him if you draft Barry Sanders, you would have gotten y'all would have gotten Favre, but they had Favre, Shape, and Sharp, and Sanders would. Yeah, that would have been nice. Brett Favre was an Atlanta Falcon at one point, and it didn't work out, and they ended up trading him to send him to Green Bay. A lot of people don't realize that Favre started out as a Falcon. That's really interesting, like how he started.
Round 1. Fight.
Perfect. There we go. Yeah, but Favre, Sharp, and Sanders, yeah, they would have won more than one Super Bowl, I believe, with that.
You win.
I think they would still have Reggie White at the time, too.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice.
You lose. Final round. Fight.
Come on, let's go.
You win.
話にならんな。ついに全てを手に入れたぞ。
That day, the Mishima Zabatsu compound area was surrounding Vandals without a trace. Yeah, if you really want to see what happened, you turn on Tekken 5, and it'll tell you exactly what happened after that. Like the beginning of Tekken 5 tells you exactly what happened after that. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow and play a little bit of Tekken 5 just for the hell of it, right? I may do that. Did I unlock anybody else? No. Yeah, I didn't unlock anybody. There's still 3 more. I don't want to see that. So did that one. I didn't do Paul. Did Jen. Didn't do Brian. Did Christy. Didn't do Steve. Nina. King. Law. Yeah, it's about. Yeah, it's about 8 or 9 people I need to play. Yeah, about 8 or 9 people I need to finish the game with. Unlock some more people. By the end of Barry career, he would have probably had an all-time rushing record. No one could reach. The thing about Barry, man, Barry probably, I think he retired probably about 3 years too early. Ow, that hurt. He retired about 3 years too early, and he walked away on his own accord. Nothing wrong with that, but he had like at least 3 or 4 years left in him easily. And he could have done something really big if he, hung around. So, yeah, I 100% agree with you. He would have had an all-time rushing record. He probably would have ended up getting maybe 20,000 yards rushing. If he would have stayed, he would have probably had 20,000 yards rushing. But it's after midnight. I'm gonna get out of here. Chase, I appreciate you. Sweet Jones, I appreciate you. Cody, man. Sir Bishop. Who else came through? I can't remember the other person who came through. Death Adder, definitely appreciate him. Patrick Hendricks, Jared Green, all you guys. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. And I may play some Tekken 5 just because of the way this ended, just for the hell of it. Play some T5 and we'll just go from there. But with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. And I'll definitely see y'all on the next one. All right, y'all take it easy and y'all be blessed. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.